All right, good second half. Glad you guys found a way. Was somewhat happy with our start, although we gave them some transition baskets, both halves, and then was disappointed. We play against zone every day, and they did a good job of putting the brakes on us. Second half, we were much more aggressive, attentive to the plan, and got it cooking. So I think a little bit of it was what you saw maybe the second half at San Francisco. Without Parsa, we looked a little lost, and we can't have that. And we got some good leadership from this guy on both ends. Timely baskets. Nate's been playing at a high level. Mike obviously got going, and then I thought we got a huge lift off the bench from Maxime, especially in the second half. So it's never easy, but proud of the group when we're facing adversity to find a way to get this first one this week.
Nate, this is your third 20-point game in 4 games. What have you figured out, I guess, to really get things going?
Really, it's nothing I figured out. It's just my teammates setting me up to get wide open looks. Setting myself up by coming off screens hard, getting out in transition and running. Just all the little things have helped me out a lot.
Wayne, you've obviously had some good shooters over the years. He's hitting around 50% from 3. Not asking you to compare to other guys, but is there something he does a little differently from behind you?
He's got a great form, and it doesn't vary. He's very consistent with his form, with getting his base under him, and it's the same every time. A lot of times you'll see shooters that get a little streaky. It's a little bit different each time. But he worked really hard this offseason and in some of our workouts, talking about the same rep every time, game speed, and he's one guy that takes it serious. But he was a little bit up and down there for a while, and there were games where we're winning and he wasn't getting a lot of attempts. And what we've talked about is him focusing on defense and rebounding and letting the offense happen and come to him. And we've said that a bunch of times, right? And he's really locked into it the last few weeks. And it's amazing. We tell all the guys, when you do that and when you focus on the important small things, how the pressure just kind of leaves your shoulders. And he and I texted a little bit late the other night and about having a great week, and he stepped up. And Polo, before the game, said, "Big fella, we got you tonight." And his floor game, like I said, was unbelievable on both ends. And 9 assists. He could have had a few more if we made a couple more baskets, but really proud of these two. Obviously, they're sitting here, and then several of the other guys really stepped up as well.
And then after having played a couple halves without Parsa, what did you feel like you figured out offensively to get things going?
We just had to move the ball. We stuck too much. I think we had guys thinking they had to be the one that made the play. Especially when they put the zone. I've never seen us run zone offense like that. It was like we were playing keep away. We weren't attacking gaps. We weren't cutting hard. Second half, they got it going much better, and you saw the result. We shot a pretty good percentage second half.
Coach, do you have a timeline or an expectation of when Parsa could return?
No, there's a chance for Saturday. I'm hearing good chance for Saturday. How effective, not sure. But I'll tell you, I think our team really grew tonight for other guys having to step up, and whenever he's ready to come back, now he's got a couple guys he's got to beat out.
What is the injury he's dealing with?
He's got a little in concussion protocol. Got banged up in the first half at San Fran. Thought he could go the second half. He played about a minute and was stargazed a little. So, and we thought he was going to be ready tonight. There was a slim chance, but he didn't react real well to the test this afternoon. So hopefully Saturday.
And we saw Mike come off kind of deeply there towards the end. Is he good?
I think he just banged knee to knee. I think he banged knee to knee. He'll be fine.
In regards to him, 4 for 4 on threes, and they all came within the span of like 2.5 minutes. What's
Took good shots. He got it going. When Mike's on balance and takes good shots, he shoots a pretty good percentage. And these guys found him, and that first one goes in. It looks nice and smooth. And I made a little side bet with the assistant coach next to me, and what are the odds he's going to take a heat check here in the next couple possessions. So we kept telling him to screen in transition because we could see it coming. And he was trying to, good for him, he tried to get LT a couple of shots, so he showed great maturity there.
We were also calling.
Yeah.
Oh, just, Coach mentioned just taking ownership a little bit, the boss of being out,
Lord Savior Jesus Christ just for protecting us. You know, anybody can get hurt on any given day. Both teams, us and Pepperdine. But no, I just go through life knowing that, you know, God gonna see you. He's gonna throw obstacles at your way. You know, and it's part of the plan. You just gotta figure it out. Don't get me wrong, it feels way different when Parks not out there, but you know, in life you gotta figure it out. You gotta adjust to that adversity, and I feel like we did a great job as a team today, just adjusting.
And Wayne, you talked a lot about, you know, that sort of raw talent that Max has showcased a little bit here and there, getting more of an extended run, he was hoping that this is the start of him, even when Parks comes
Yeah.
back, that he can do stuff.
Yeah, he's been frustrated because I think whoever set his expectations, you know, as a freshman, new place, different country, not real comfortable with the language, and then our system, you know, and these guys know it. There's plays and we have a hard time, what can we run when he's in there? But the big thing with him, as most freshmen, is consistency with your focus and effort. And hasn't always been there with those freshmen. And so we had a great heart-to-heart at practice, pulled him aside, and, you know, said that with Parsa not being ready, if he strings some practices together, you know, he'll get an opportunity. And I told him on the plane when we left San Fran, Thursday could be your night. And the coaches have done a nice job of patting him on the back and saying consistency with focus and effort. And he knew he was going to play. I think his first rotation was just okay, but then when he went back in the next time, I think he was much more relaxed. So you see bits and pieces. Johan gave us some minutes off the bench, pretty good at San Fran for a few. Those young guys have some potential, but they can't get too far ahead of themselves. Like we're pretty good at developing bigs and knowing when the time is right, so that they have success, and that's where you breed confidence, and then they go up from there. But the good thing about tonight and in responding against adversity is guys are starting to step up a little bit. And we've said it from early on, guys, we can't play all 14 of you, you know, so stay in a positive mindset because the season's long, things are going to come at us. And it was great to see Max have some good minutes because he's stayed pretty positive throughout it all.
DeMarco, you had your 300th career assist tonight, a little bit into the second half.
Nice.
How important has your ball movement and ability to create scoring been for the team this year?
Just understanding my role, you know, knowing what I got to be for the team, you know, depending on what night it is, depends on what I got to do, but, you know, I just got to figure it out, you know. I got to get the show on the road, man. Coach give me the keys, man, I got to figure it out, you know. He give me a high expectation, and like he said, what's your saying? To whom as much is given, much is expected. So, you know, I take that and I live by that.
Thank you.
Good stuff. Go Beavs.
Sir, go Bees.